Dune, 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 Dune. Interplay by gamers for gamers. Hello everybody, my name is VGPat, as you more than likely already know, and I'd like to welcome you all to our next Let's Play. You might be able to tell what it is, but this is the one, the only Fallout. The original, not Fallout 3, not Fallout New Vegas. Although I'm actually thinking about going straight through the series with the first 3 games and then starting with the new ones, 3 in New Vegas. Now, if you don't know what I mean by that, I'm talking about Fallout 1, Fallout 2, then Brotherhood, or Brotherhood. I think probably the better one. And then going in Fallout 3 and then New Vegas. I really love these games, and I don't know, I think it's probably a good progression to go through, just to kind of see how the series has evolved from these early games. Look at that motherfucker, he just shot that guy in the back of the head, Fucking power-armored motherfucker, just killing people. Anyway, now, if you've only ever played Fallout 3 in New Vegas, you probably thought, damn, this was a fun game. And you never probably realized a lot of the stuff that you were missing, especially if you never played, like I said, if you never played these original games. There's going to be a lot of jokes in those games, a lot of references, a lot of callbacks that you would never get in a million years. Like, who the fuck is the New California Republic? Where the fuck did they start out? How did they get all this? How did they do that? Well, that's kind of what we start out in this game with. Not specifically, it kind of comes in a little bit more in a second, but you meet the origins of the NCR in this game. Fairly quickly on, I might add. But I mean, it's just stuff like that that you really learn about in these first few games. A lot of history, a lot of stuff like that.
War.
And now the obligatory war never changes.
The Romans waged war to gather slaves and wealth. Spain built an empire from its lust for gold and territory. Hitler shaped a battered Germany into an economic superpower.
God damn it, Hitler.
But war never changes. In the 21st century, war was still waged over the resources that could be acquired. Only this time, the spoils of war were also its weapons. Petroleum and uranium. For these resources, China would invade Alaska, the US would annex Canada, and the European Commonwealth would dissolve into quarreling, bickering nation-states.
I still think that Canada thing is weird as hell.
Remaining resources on Earth. In 2077, the storm of World War had come again. In 2 brief hours, most of the planet was reduced to cinders. And from the ashes of nuclear devastation, a new civilization would struggle to arise. A few were able to reach the relative safety of the large underground vaults. Your family was part of that group.
Hell yeah!
Vault 13. Imprisoned safely behind the large vault door, under a mountain of stone, a generation has lived without knowledge of the outside world. Life in the vault is about to change.
It always does. I don't think there's a single fucking game where it's like, well, things are going good, let's all fuck up the natural order. No, it's always, you know, the natural order is fucked, go fix it. So yes, we're going to be getting right into this game. We're going to be making a new one, and we're going to create our own custom character. Now, if you remember in Fallout 3 in New Vegas, because I'm just going to go ahead and assume most people played those games, because they were actually really fun, but you probably remember that these stats right here, strength, you know, stuff like that, they never really mattered much. And in this game, they do. You can't just throw your points into this shit and be like, well, I'm done. This is probably actually the most game-changing I've ever seen in stats in any game whatsoever. Probably the biggest game-changing one is right here, intelligence. Right now it's average, it's 5 out of 10. Now, let me tell you why. If I would lower my intelligence to 4, or lower, I would technically be considered a mentally handicapped character. Now, what that means is, if I were to go talk to somebody with a 1, 2, 3, or 4 intelligence, I would sound like, they want to join my party. I shit you not, I would be a mentally challenged character. Now, this is, you know, it's funny. It's very funny to do, and you can get some, I mean, I know there's some scenarios in it where it's like, wow, you're stupid, I guess we better help you. Like, it's literally goes in your favor for being dumb. But there's also a lot of times where you'll miss very important quest information. You really can't read. I'm not kidding, you can't read with that low intelligence. It's pretty shitty, but yeah, so I don't think we're going to actually make our intelligence that low. I kind of want to get a little bit more into the story. And I'll do a little more with my skill points here in a minute, but I think I need to explain the next thing. That's traits. If you remember from Fallout 3 New Vegas, traits are really nice. They have no downsides whatsoever. Fast metabolism. Oh! You're less resistant to radiation and poison. That sounds terrible, but your body heals faster. That still sounds like a shitty trade-off. Okay, what about kamikaze? By not paying attention to any threats, you can act a lot faster in turns. By the way, it's turn-based. This lowers your armor class to just about what you are wearing. What? But you sequence much faster in combat. Basically, you've got shit for armor, but you're really fast. Yeah, perks in this game, at least these starting ones, don't really pull punches. Probably the only one I'm going to take is... Okay, well, hold on. The only one that has no real quote-unquote downsides is Bloody Mess. But that just makes people explode when you kill them. I mean, there's no downside, but there's no real upside to it either. But the only one I'm really thinking about taking is Gifted. You have more innate abilities than most, so you have spent your time honing your skills. Your primary, special, strength, blah blah blah, are each +1, but you received negative 10% on all skills to start, and receive 5 lift skill points per level. Now, I'm actually going to be getting this. As weird as that sounds, to have all my skills, small guns, big guns, all that, to be lowered is the stats, your strength, stuff like all that are really important in this game. And these can all be trained up individually. I mean, I can level them up just by using them. I can, you know, read skill books. Those are still in the game. It's not like, you know, they're just now coming into it. But yeah, I'll put there we go. That looks good. Actually, there we go. 8 charisma, 8 intelligence. That's good enough for me. I can always use min tats to get 10 in intelligence, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, so yeah, I've got charisma to 8, intelligence to 8, and perception to 7. Now, strength, you know, let me just rate. I can just hit the plus to see all of it. Strength, hit points, melee damage, carry weight. Not that big of a deal for me. So now that I think about it, I'm actually going to take one out and put it into perception. Perception, you're quicker in your sequence. What sequence is your, you know, when you're actually fighting people. In this game, it's all turn-based. If you remember in 3 in New Vegas, you have the VATS. Think that you're always... feel like it's kind of like you're always in VATS in this. Like, you can actually legit go in VATS and aim specifically for certain body parts. But this is a much slower style of combat. Endurance, you know, just resistance, health. You get more health from leveling up endurance than you do strength. And you also get a better healing rate. But you don't get, like, the extra, you know, damage and stuff like that. Charisma, how you talk to people, which is a big thing in this game. This is an older style game. It pulls no punches with the way it acts sometimes with, you know, the characters you run into. Intelligence, hey there, or I say, you know, stuff like that. Intelligence is big in this game. Agility, you know, armor class, you know, how quick you are on the combat. Luck, I think the best way I can explain luck is if you have it really low, your gun's gonna blow up. If you have really high luck, your enemy's gun is gonna blow up. Is that ever gonna happen? Don't count on it. But it can. But it can. I'm serious. I've had my character's gun blow up in my face and kill me before in this game. I'm not kidding. It's fucking retarded. This game, like I said, this is an older style of game, so it really, really is a dick. And you'll see that. But anyway, now we're going into skills. We tag 3, you know. I'm going to go with small guns. I'm going to go with speech. Yeah, I'm gonna go with science. I'm not trying to go for, like, the perfect character here, because if I was, I'd probably... I don't know. I don't know what kind of character I'm going for. I don't want to play a dumb character, as dumb characters are really good at this game. They just don't learn much about it. Like, you can go through the game with, like, 10 strength, perception, and endurance, and crush everything's fucking skull with your bare hands, but you're not gonna know shit about anything else. You're really not. So, I don't think I'm gonna do that. I might make a separate video on just, like, how it is starting out as a dumb character. Just, like, watching me run over everything, like, literally I'm retarded, and then trying to talk to somebody and seeing the funny little comments, but we're just gonna go like that. Let's go!
You're here. Good.
Yeah, how you doing?
Got a problem. A big one.
What's wrong?
The controller chip for our water purification system.
Oh, no!
The ghost.
The ghost.
Can't make another one. The process is too complicated for a workaround system.
That looks simple as hell.
Simply put, we're running out of drinking water.
Oh, God.
No water,
No.
no vault. This is crucial to our survival. And frankly, I think you're the only hope we have.
You can trust me, bushy brows.
We need to go find us another controller chip. We estimate we have 4 to 5 months before the vault runs out of water. We need that chip. We marked your map with the location of another vault. Not a bad place to start, I think. Look, just be safe. Okay?
You can count on me. He's got a nice beard, though. Although he seems to have more hair in his eyebrows than he actually does on his face. But, you know, on his chin. But, you know, who am I to judge, really? Man, these graphics, man. It's the most epic graphics ever. Let the hand pull away the thingy blocking my path. I don't even remember what that's called anymore. I really don't. Just call it a giant gear. And out into the wasteland we go. Or at least this cave. Oh god, the cave. I forgot about this place. And that's really bright. I should not play this at fucking in the middle of the morning. You search the bones! Let's take the knife and let's take the bullets. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. We just need to go over there and we should be able to get out. You know what? Hold on. Nah, never mind. He's fighting me. Good, good. Let's beat the shit out of this little rat. Now, I can go with unarmed. Now, if you ever see the little bullseye right there, that's when you're in advance. So if I were to attack him, I could pretty much punch him wherever I want. Let's high kick him in the body. That's exactly what we should be doing right now. And we missed both times. Unsurprising. But hey, funny either way. Let's put our knife and pistol on. And we'll just fucking stab. Skip turn. Oh my god, this combat. It's so visceral. It's so amazing. So that rat is beating the shit out of us. Stab the little bitch. Stab him. Stab him. Please. Hell yeah! Oh, we only did 4 damage? Really? You suck at this game! God! You think with as big as muscles as we look like we have, we'd be able to take down a fucking rat, but no, too hard, too hard. Stab the little bitch. Body. Still missing. Did I just skip my turn? I think he just hit me for 2 damage. Just keep stabbing him. I'm half tempted to try and... You know what, let's see if that works any better. I do not have enough points for that. Well, we hit him, but we didn't kill him. I don't know what to say about that. I don't know if I really want to continue fighting a rat that can live through a gunshot, but... You know, most rats I've ever run into, they fucking die at the sound of the gunshot, much less getting hit for 7 goddamn damage. Kill him! Kill him, please! I want to get out of the cave! This is a terrible start. That rat was terrible. Okay, let's get the fuck out of here. Let's get moving on to that vault. Now remember, we only have 150 days to do this, and the game was not joking when it said that. We only have 150 days before everybody in the vault dies. And son of a bitch! Please, Ratman! Leave me alone! I do not want to fight you and your kind. I will leave you in peace. Please? I mean, I could try to